to week 3, actually week 4, sorry about that. We're going to begin heavy lifting this week, so I want to go through some techniques with you before we start. I don't know if you've ever lifted heavy before, but there's some safety precautions that since I'm not going to be there with you, I want to make sure that you understand and are aware of. First of all, when you rack your bar, I want you to rack your bar without weights first. So this has already been racked because I've already used it, but you want to rack it without weights first. When you put your weights on, you want to put them on evenly. So if you're putting a 10-pounder on one side, you want to put a 10-pounder on the other side. You also want to make sure that the bar is below your shoulder so that you're not coming up onto your tippy toes when you're unwrapping that bar. Always use clips on the end no matter what the weight is, even if it's a small amount of weight. It just gets you in a good habit of safety as we continue to lift heavier weights. So my bar is clipped on both sides. I have a 10-pounder on each side. This is what you're going to be starting with this week. Actually, I'll probably have you start with the bar, but I'm going to write out the directions for you. This is purely just to give you an idea about technique. So you're going to come on up underneath that bar. Your feet are going to be roughly shoulder width apart, and you're going to get that ball straight on the outside widest part of your shoulders. You're going to lift with your legs, and then take a big step forward. Once you're in position, you want to have your feet about shoulder width apart, if not a little bit further, and notice how my toes are out at an angle just slightly. What I want you to be cautious of when you are in your squat is that you don't bring your knees in together. You're going to send your knees out and over your toes, so you want to push out towards the outside. You also want to keep your chest nice and high. Don't bend with your back. You're squatting with your knees only. So you're going to send your rear end back and down. Notice how I'm keeping my chest extra high. Notice how low I'm getting. And then back up. Slow squats are what you want to be doing. You don't want to hurry through this. Slow and steady is what you want. And then when you're done with your set, you're going to walk backwards, watching your fingers on both sides, and re-rack your bar. Second thing that we're going to be doing this week is deadlifting. So, a couple things about deadlift to protect your back. The first thing is you always want to lift with your legs, never with your back. So you never want to come over this bar and lift from here. That's definitely putting all the pressure on your back. What you want to do is come down into a squat position and lift always with your legs. Come up straight. When you're in that up position, I want you to send your shoulder blades back and keep your neck nice and neutral. From here, your feet are shoulder width apart, and again, toes slightly out to the sides. You're going to send that bar just down the tops of your thighs, over the top of your knees. Notice how my chest is still tall, and I still have an arch in my back. So what I don't want you doing is coming down like this. That's going to put added pressure on your back. Slowly down, over your thighs, tops of your knees, and straight back up. And go ahead and set that weight down with your legs when you're done. All right, and we'll get to the rest of the workout soon.